gentlemen. So introduce yourself. Starting from
Brian Simon from Antigua.
Jamie Davis from Nassau, Bahamas.
D'Angelo Charlton from Nassau, Bahamas.
Okay. So here's the question. I want you to describe your experience within the United States as an individual from a different culture with a different accent.
Want me to go first?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I mean, for the most part, most people are just interested to figure out. Most people are very interested in trying to figure out where you're from. And I think the most annoying thing about it is when people say, "Oh, you Jamaican." But other than that, I think it's well received because people, it gets it's like a conversation started for me. It's actually how I got my job where I work now. So, yeah.
I would echo the same sentiments. For me, most people are just amazed that, like, the main question is why are you here when you could be on the beach there? You have to explain the difference in the economy and stuff. But yeah, most people receive it well. They're interested in your country, the beaches, why you moved, the hotels. They tell you on a vacation there and ask you for advice and stuff. But it's usually a good conversation starter. It always comes up in interviews and at work, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, I have to agree and go with those same lines. Typically, one question that is really funny though, because anytime you say something, the most commonly asked question is like, "Excuse me, pardon me, what was that?" And then you have to kind of repeat it, a little bit slower. But typically, people love it, so it's nothing to complain about. I kind of like try to embrace my accent.
Okay. So were you ever ostracized because of your accent within the workplace, school system? Did anyone ever make fun of your accent or anything of that sort?
I wouldn't say ostracized. There's certain times where I try and downplay it, like if I'm on a conference call with executives or something like that, you definitely don't want it to be too strong to where you have to repeat yourself a lot. So there are times where I try and make sure I use less of an accent.
Dial it down.
Okay.
But I don't think it's ever been a hindrance or hurt me in any way.
Okay.
I don't know about these guys.
Well, it's funny because like in the workplace, like amongst coworkers, peers, or anything, like I guess it's pretty fun to kind of joke around, never anything, I guess, with the intentions to like hurt feelings because it's always like nice and light with me and most of my coworkers. But a few times when dealing with clients, it was pretty interesting because one time I was on the phone and he was like, "Well, can I speak with someone in America?" And then at that point I took the accent completely off and I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm in America. This is an American you're on the phone with." And he was like super confused. But like I only had like I guess one bad experience and that was it.
Okay.
Same here. There's never been any ill intent towards. Or it's like always like a running joke, and I guess for me because I deal with so many clients, most times before they even meet me, it's a precursor that someone already told them, like, "But he's from the Bahamas." So, I mean, it's just a little bit different, and it's always a conversation starter. So I could never say there's ever been any ill intent or I've ever been ostracized. For me, it's more of a plus than a minus, in all honesty.
Okay. So here's the last question. Okay. With reference to slang, what are some words that are not really words that you use within your culture? Can you use complete sentences?
There are lots of words that are really words.
Okay, each one choose one.
Do we have to like say what it means?
Yes, to kind of
Oh boy.
help the class understand.
So, for some reason in Antigua, tall actually means no. It doesn't make sense, but that's just what it is.
Oh man, there's so much. I'm gonna let Mr. Charlton go first. No pressure.
So if you want a word,
Or a phrase.
That depicts your accent or what a common American won't understand.
I go wise.
Yeah, thank you.
but guess what? That's not even indigenous to the Bahamas.
It doesn't have to.
Okay, but just as a form of communication. But it's understood from another Bahamian, by another Bahamian.
I'd say dread if I had to pick one there.
Okay.
I dread. When we say dread, we're referring to a person or a thing.
Give us a
Or
sentence.
verbs like this might this dread here. I'm really talking about him, so this boy here. Or,
This guy.
or that thing is dread, or that thing is good. So.
Okay.
Oh, you did.
Tingham. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tingham.
Okay.
Tingham. If you. So Tingham is if you don't know the name of something, you're referring to something you can't recall it. Oh, Tingham, what it is? Tingham. Who she is? Tingham. What Tingham name?
Thinking on the bush, she ain't got no
Tingham
name.
Bush.
Oh man, alright, I guess it's on me. And you know, I'm gonna just be basic with it, like. And I guess now, especially considering there's so much confusion with this word, there's the word boy. And we say boy as in like boy, girl, guy, like, you know, it refers to a person. Not to be confused with the more, you know, I guess the American version. It's a slang word as well, but let's just say it's bae. Yeah, it's
Not
like
to
a
be confused
slight
then.
difference. I'm gonna say it next to each other, just say boy and bae. You know, just had to throw it out there. You know, that's.
Because this is a boy. This can't be.
I think we should.
Okay. Well, thank you. Any last remarks? Anything you want to say to wrap it up, or?
Well, you know, just thank you for having us. We appreciate it being.
Thank you.